This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I am just doing super dandy today because I get to make another rug today. I am so excited. Last time I made a rug, I loved it. I loved every second of it. It was super fun. So I've been waiting for this moment that I could make another rug. Unfortunately, I don't have any more room on my floor. I already have 2 rugs in here, so I decided we're gonna make a rug for the wall. And not just a rug, we're gonna make a mirror rug for the wall. I have all my supplies here, so it's pretty much the same as the rug. So I'll go over all the supplies and everything you need for this mirror rug, but before we get into that, I do wanna show you guys my design. So I sketched out my design this morning on my iPad here, and this is what it looks like. It's another fun psychedelic print, and then the inside here, that is where the mirror is going to be, and then obviously this colorful stuff is the rug. So here are the colors I am using for it. I'm just using 3 this time, and I have tons left over from the last rug I did, so that's why I'm using these colors again. And then I also have my fabric here. I have an 8x10 mirror from IKEA, my punch needle, and of course my frame, and this is just a ripped out frame from a canvas. Other than those supplies, I probably will be using some hot glue and possibly some cardboard in order to glue the rug onto the mirror, but I'll show you all those supplies later on in the video. And of course, everything's gonna be linked down below in the description if you need links for any of these supplies. So now I am just taking my monk's cloth and I am just stapling it to the frame here. I stapled one side and then stapled the corner, and then I started to pull it kind of tight so it was nice and tight when it was on the frame, the fabric, and I just went around and just went a little crazy with the staples. So, I think I improved on my stapling skills compared to the last time I did this. So I'm proud about that, but I definitely didn't need all of these staples. So now I am taking my washable marker and I am tracing my mirror first in the center of my monk's cloth, and then after that I went ahead and I drew my design and I just kind of freehanded it. I just wanted it similar to the design I created on my iPad. I wasn't trying to make it an exact replica, just something close, something similar. So my sketch is done. It is all sketched out on my board here. So once I have this done, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start. It's pretty straightforward from here. I like to initial all of the sections with the color I'm using. This just makes it mentally easier to do it, and then I don't have to refer to my original sketch. I can just really go at it from here. That being said, I'm gonna teach you guys now how to punch needle your mirror rug. So it really doesn't matter what color I start with. I'm just gonna start with the pink here, and your punch needle should come with this wire thing here. This will allow you to thread your punch needle with the yarn. So you're gonna go ahead and take your punch needle here, and then you're also going to take the wire that came with it and you're gonna feed it through the top. And then you're gonna feed it until it comes out the bottom like this. And then you just take your yarn, put it through, and then you just pull it through. And then once it's pulled through like this, you wanna go ahead and you're gonna feed this through the little circle there. And that's it. This is what it should look like when you're punch needling your rug. So I'm gonna start right here in the pink area. I'm gonna start in this corner. I just like to start in the corners. So what you do is you have a few inches hanging down like this. You wanna go ahead and punch it through. The other side should look like this, and you wanna go ahead and pull this excess string through until it's dangling like this on the back side. You're also gonna wanna have a ton of loose string just hanging off as you're doing this. You do not want it tight when you're doing this. So what I like to do is I go all the way down until you can't push down anymore. And then once you do that, you pull up. I'm going this way, so I'm gonna have it facing the other way, so the opening of the pen should be facing where you're going. And I'm gonna go over like a centimeter over. I'm gonna push all the way down and keep repeating that process. And once you have the hang of that, you're pretty much good to go. When I'm punch needling here, I like to have it on a little bit of an angle, but still have the back train facing the opposite way you're going. And this just helps go through the fabric a little bit easier. And as you're doing this, you want to make sure when you're lifting up your pen here, you don't want to lift it up too much. I like to just lift it up just above the fabric there and move it over, just because if you lift it up too much, this is going to unravel. And generally, I just like to follow the outside and then work my way inwards. And I usually like to unravel this a decent amount and just have it off to the side just so it's dangling here. And then this is what it looks on the opposite side. This is what it should look like. And then this is what it should look like on the side you're working on. So once you get the hang of just the process of lifting it up and not like pulling it all up because it's gonna unravel, it's pretty straightforward. Once you get that technique, you're good to go. And that's the only thing you need to do for punch needle rug. You just continue that process for the whole entire rug. Yes, it can be a little repetitive because you're doing the same up and down motion for an entire rug, but believe me, it's actually quite enjoyable. If you put on a movie or a TV show and you just watch on repeat as you're doing it, it's quite relaxing. What if you're doing this punch needling the rug and all of a sudden by accident this get caught, or you know, it's taut and all of a sudden you go and you by accident pull some of it out, or it looks like this. There's a lot of string dangling here. All you have to do, you put the pen down, hold this nice and gentle, and there you go. You can go ahead and you can pull this string if you need to adjust anything. It's pretty simple. So I got a good amount done here. I ended up almost finishing this whole little swirly pink thing I have here. I did end a few strings off, so this wasn't one continuous string. You can see all the ends right here. So I'm just gonna quickly show you how I finish it off. It's really easy. All you do is just, when you finish, you just make sure the string ends on this side, then this side, so you pretty much start it off and finish it off the same. I ended up missing a little part right here, so I'm just going to fill it in quickly and then show you how I finish it off. Okay, and then once you're done and you don't want to add any more to that area, while it's still down like this and your pen is through the fabric like so, you want to go ahead and pull the string just a tad bit and then trim it like so, and then you can pull this out and then you can start again. It should look like that on the front of the rug. So pretty much you want to start and end the same way, and you want all the strings hanging off on the good side of the rug. I just wanted to take a quick little break from the rug making because today's video is actually sponsored by Squarespace, which I am so excited about because I actually been using Squarespace for over 3 years now. I actually started using Squarespace in college when I first started my own business. It was super easy when I first started making my website on Squarespace. Everything was pretty much there for me. I was able to make it nice and professional. I was able to create a blog, and then I was also able to put products on the website along with even getting my domains from Squarespace. You can have unlimited products on your website with Squarespace, so as you grow, the website will grow with you. You won't be limited to anything, and you can actually sell in person with our point of sale, and it'll actually keep track of all your inventory right on your website. If you're ready to make your own website, go to squarespace.com and you'll get your free trial, and after you're done with your free trial, you'll get 10% off if you use my code JennaPhipps on your own website or domain. But anyways, I'm gonna move on to the orange color or the peach color, or is it a salmon color? I can't tell if it's peach or salmon. Is it peach or salmon? I don't know. Watch how fast I can punch this, okay? Ready? Go. Okay, it's a little bit hard here. I'm gonna do it here. See, look how fast I can go. Once you just get the hang of this, you can just like fly through this. Like, man, I'm a wizard with this. So I'm just gonna give you a little glimpse of it just because, yeah, we'd be here all day if we just watched me punch needle this rug. So I'm just giving you a little preview of the time lapse I made of me just punch needling a little bit of the rug. This honestly could go on forever and I'm getting a little bored just watching it. So yeah, that's it. Okay. Bam, bam, turkey and chicken. It's done. Or no. It's not done. I just finished the rest of the orange here, so this portion of the orange is done. So we can start to move words. Wow, that's a new word. Move outwards towards the rest of this frame, and they're doing yard work outside. It's okay. I gotta get mentally prepared for this and just really go at it and just really focus, because I did that last section in 8 minutes, and when I time myself, I'm actually very productive. I'm just gonna go at it. See how much I can get done in as little as possible time as, that didn't make sense. Also, before I start going ham on this rug mirror, I want to show you guys my outfit because it's so comfy. I wore my comfy suit today. It's just like this matching outfit, and then it was kind of cold, so I put the zebra sweater over top, and oh my goodness, I'm so cozy today. It's honestly like one of my favorite days is when I can just sit here in a comfy suit and just craft all day. So one more time lapse because I wanted to show you one more time lapse, because this time lapse is actually pretty cool, because look how much I'm doing. Like it's very magnificent. And if you look at my iPad, you can see I'm watching something, but you can't really notice what I'm watching, but I'm watching Modern Family. I just put on Modern Family on Netflix, and it just kept going and going and going. It was so nice. I think I probably watched like a whole season, to be honest, because the episodes are so quick. But yeah, do you guys like Modern Family? Guys, I crushed it. Look at this. I am done doing the punch needle for the rug. It looks a little rough because I haven't trimmed it all, but this is honestly my favorite part. I can't talk today. This is my favorite part, just trimming all this off and just finally revealing the carpet. This one took way less time than actually making the rug I made before. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I made this rug, and this one took a lot longer, and it's pretty nasty right now, but this looks pretty cool so far. So I'm gonna go ahead now, trim this all off, and then we can finally get it off of this frame and start making our rug mirror. So when I'm trimming this all, I just take my fabric shears here and I just cut it the length of what the rug is actually at. And then if I see any pieces of, I was gonna say string, but no, of yarn that is a bit taller, I go ahead and I trim some of them too, just to make it look nice and even, because it's not perfectly flat. Like there's some pieces that aren't as nice. It's a little lumpy. Like look at that so far. It's so pretty. So if you have a staple remover tool, you're ahead of the game, because I do not have one, so I have to use this screwdriver. So once you get it off the canvas, it's time to sing a song. Just joking, we're not gonna sing a song. After you're done getting it off the canvas, you can go ahead and you can trim it, and you want about a 1 inch to 1.5 inches of fabric hanging off the end, and then you can go ahead and do some little snips here and there. You'll see why we're doing that, because it's just easier to fold it back. So once you have them snip, you take your hot glue gun and you start gluing the fabric towards the back, or on the back. You glue it to the back because you don't want it showing on the front, and then it looks really pretty. So I'm just showing you how I did it. The more slips or cuts or little snips you have, the easier it is to fold the fabric back, especially if you're like mine and it's super wavy. But if it's just like a square, then it doesn't matter. You probably don't need the snips, but yeah, that's what I'm doing for the whole rug, and just gluing it down real good. This is adorable. This is what the back looks like. It's not very fancy, but you're not gonna see that. But the front, it looks so good. I'm so happy with it. The only thing is, this rug is a little flimsy. It's not gonna hang very nicely, so we need to make it a lot less flimsy. So to make it, quote, a lot less flimsy, I am using some chipboard that I just had in my closet. You could also use cardboard. It doesn't have to be chipboard. And you probably have a piece of cardboard that's a lot bigger that you could just have one piece of cardboard and just trace it on there and then cut it out. You do you, but I had small pieces of chipboard, so I cut them all out individually, 4 pieces, to make it look like this. And then I took my tacky glue and I just loaded up on the glue. I really loaded up on the glue for each piece, and then I pressed it down firmly onto the back of the carpet. I guess it's still a carpet, right? Yeah, I just put it down firmly, and then I did that for all 4 pieces, just really loading up the glue. I don't think you can have too much, or you probably could have too much. I take that back. But after I was done putting them all down, I went ahead and I grabbed the heaviest things I had in my closet, and I laid them down on top of the carpet so it would dry flat, and then I let it dry flat for 30 minutes. And after those 30 minutes, I went ahead and I grabbed my mirror and I put it down so it was nice and centered. And I went ahead and I just took a pencil and I just traced the edges there because we're gonna be gluing the mirror on next. And I just filled in the box that I drew and put some glue on it, hot glue, and then I stuck it down and then the mirror is glued on there. But I wanted to be a little extra safe just in case it fall off, so I added some extra protection or extra glue. I don't know why I said protection, but yeah, I just glued the edges. I glued the whole edges down and then it was pretty much on there. So I am done the mirror now. I'm just holding it up, but I don't know why I am. I just wanted to have a little bit more suspense when I showed you guys. Here it is. Here is the mirror I made today, and I made it before it got dark outside. See, proof, it's still light outside. I'm so happy with it. It was actually not too difficult. It was way faster to make this one than the rug. So if you're looking out for a starting project, this is a good one to start with just because it didn't take too long to make. It is very functional where you can actually hang this on your wall. It doesn't have to be a carpet, so you don't have to wash it or worry about like upkeep. Like, it's a nice decor piece. I'm pumped to hang this up. I have no idea where it's gonna go. It's gonna go somewhere. It's definitely gonna go somewhere in my home. But if you are gonna make one, be sure to tag me on Instagram at @JennaPhipps because I wanna see what you guys create, all the rare rugs you make or just rugs in general. Tag me on Instagram or send me a message on Instagram because I really wanna see what you guys create. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed making this mirror rug with me, but I'm gonna go do something, so have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.